My lovers, Virgo Nation and their lovers, welcome to your reading. Now remember, all readings are timeless. Whenever this comes across your feed, there is a message here for you. Your guides are trying to lead you to some particular message. All you have to do is turn on your discernment and you'll know exactly which message is for you, because it means a general reading, right? Okay. So not everything is going to resonate. So you have to log into your heart space and feel the message. All right, now guys, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, okay? You're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in those areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped, or vice versa. And sometimes they're even mirrored. So it's good to watch these readings twice, once for yourself and the other time for your person. And then you don't box yourself in and keep yourself in an astrological box. If there's a title that draws your attention or a thumbnail, go there. There's some sort of message there for you. All right, so your person going through some kind of awakening. I'm getting void energy from this, that period just before that transformation, dark night of the soul, okay? But they're definitely on an ascension journey right now, learning some hard lessons. We have a card number 41 reduced to 5. That's the Hierophant, and that's about spiritual learning, spiritual teaching, and soul contracts, okay? So let's get a message from your person's higher self. And then there's 2 that came out, okay? So they're definitely depressed, but even in that, they can't escape the memories of you. But they're not ready to approach you just yet. They need some space. I think they need space to think about the past, think about what happened, think about their life, where they're heading. It's those kind of spiritual angst, kind of questions that they're facing. Existential angst, exactly. Existential angst that they're facing. It's about them and their relationship with the universe and where they're heading, okay? And then they just want you to know, and they want to reassure you that they do love you, even though they may be not in contact with you, or they might be kind of short with you or brush you off. They do care for you, even in the midst of this. Okay, we do see that they do want to communicate. They want to express their love. We see the flower here, but this person, they're just not ready. They realize that right now they have to focus on themselves. Okay, let's see what they're healing right now. What are they healing? Now, all these decks are available on my website because I created them, right? I created them, and I'll tell you which ones I did not make. Okay. All right. So this was a Divine Counterparts and Separation deck, and this one is the Wounded Warriors deck. So let's have a look. What are they healing right now? Underneath the deck, we have unsteady finances. So they're going through some kind of financial difficulty, and I think this is what's really making them really reevaluate their life and what happiness really means for them. Okay, we have disillusioned. Okay, so I'm getting disillusioned as in you might be feeling a little depressed, kind of having a cynical view towards the world. And then I am getting disillusion, as in the scales are falling from the eyes, and getting a lot of clarity where there might have been a lot of shadow and that moon's energy of illusion before. Let us see what is happening in their close physical environment. Now, this deck I didn't create. This is a Family Feud deck by our soul sister Tiffany. 116 cards, and it's such an amazing deck. So let's see what's happening in their close physical environment. So we're going to clarify all these cards. I'm just pulling them out. Ooh. Just one card, Spirit. One. All right, what's happening? The mortgage is due. So fine, this is what's on their mind as well, right? So besides the stress of you and of course the ascension journey, it's like everything is hitting them all at once. The mortgage is due. So it may not be mortgage, but it's definitely some kind of financial woes. This person is stressed out. they're stressed out, they're burdened. It seems like if everything in their life is just not going the way that they planned. Let's see what's happening on their ascension journey. This one is my twin experience deck. What's happening on their twin flame soulmate journey? What's happening? Solar plexus chakra. Okay, so this is the solar plexus chakra. Yes, it's about confidence and being insecure in yourself, but solar plexus chakra is also our trigger center, and it looks like your person is highly triggered right now, especially when it comes to their relationship with money. It looks like we're dealing with someone who may have had some kind of lack mentality going on, and now that their finances are in kind of unstable and in upheaval, this is really triggering their sense of self, because I think this person closely identifies with their achievements, especially the things that they have achieved in the material world, the promotions, the money. Those are the kind of things that make your person feel good, right? But now that things aren't going their way, and it looks like everything in their life is in some kind of chaos, I think this person is highly triggered. But I see them responding to the triggers, because there are people who are triggered and they don't respond to the triggers, right? They just stay triggered. But this person is responding to the triggers and healing. It's making them go inward. Let's see how they feel about you. I forgot to pull out this deck. This is my emotional intelligence deck here. How do they feel about you? Let me just give it a little shuffle here. Their energy towards you at this time. We see that they're missing you. They want to reassure you that they do love you. Well, let's see their energy towards you at this time. Okay, so they feel hopeless. So they feel like all is lost. And we have on the defense. Okay, so this is someone as well who's afraid of rejection. So they have all these feelings here for you, but at the same time, this person feels like, I don't know if some time has passed since you guys have communicated or something, but they feel like you're not going to want to hear from them, or even if you do hear them out, that you won't give them a second chance. Okay, so they're very defensive right now, and not just because of you, I think, but because of everything that's happened. This person feels attacked by everything and everyone, and I think this is why they're here in their corner, almost in that fetal position here. Okay, let's get a message from their 3D self. And I also created this one. This is Confessions of the Soul deck. What do they have to tell you? Oh my gosh. Okay. You are the master of your world and the master of my heart. So I think this person, they're eyeballing you. I don't know how. I think it's most likely on social media. If you all have mutual friends, they're hitting them up. But this person is keeping an eye on you. And whatever they're seeing a glow up. And this glow up has them triggered because they're feeling like they are just absolutely out of your league. At this point in time, they feel like they can't reach you. They feel like they're not on your level because you have mastered yourself. You've mastered the material world, which is, clearly giving them some sort of issue here. All right, they have some kind of issue with the material world. You've mastered yourself. You've mastered the material world. I'm really getting like a King of Pentacles vibe, a Queen of Pentacles vibe. You've mastered the material world, and they just don't know if they can measure up. So a lot on this person's mind right now. Okay, 10 of Wands in reverse, of course, is the energy that we felt, feeling burdened by everything that is happening in their life. So let's clarify some of these cards. All right, so they're saying that they need some space. Okay, let's see what that's all about. King of Cups. So and again, reinforcing the message of I love you. So I think they're burdened by their feelings for you. They need to sort that out. For some of you, there's someone else in the picture. They may have a karmic. So there's things to unravel here. And it's so weird that I say unravel, because right on my table there's a little ghost spider. So it's like your person is caught in some sort of web and they're not happy. Look, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and that's what I was saying about a third party. Now, Three of Cups in reverse is also my numbing out, party hard because you're escaping, right? My numbing out, or it's also my addiction card. So there could be that as well. So it may not be a karmic partner, but definitely a karmic situation, something that they've been in cycles of before, maybe even in past lives, some sort of addiction. Yeah, but there's a karmic here. Queen of Wands in reverse. In my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies. And the Queen of Wands is reverse. She's someone who abuses her physical power, abuses her sexual power, and abuses her financial power. So they could be pulling the purse strings, and also the person that's most likely to misuse their spiritual power. So whoever this karmic is could be flexing all of these at this time, and your person feels trapped, and they're feeling trapped by their emotions for you. Like, how do they create a path or create an expression, an outlet? That's the word, an outlet for these emotions. Now they're disillusioned. Let's have a look. We have Two of Wands in reverse, right? So there's a clear path that they know that they have to walk. They're no longer wrapped up in the illusions being spun by a karmic. And the karmic could have been a job, it could be an intimate partner, it could be a parental figure. Okay? Or it could just be programming, quite frankly. Okay? They're no longer caught up in that. There's a clear path forward for them. Okay? Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Moving towards you here. Okay? Embracing self-love. Okay, so there's a clear path forward. They know what they want to do. They know they have to love themselves more, and they know that they have to close off some sort of karmic cycle. Okay, and it's a cycle of, I don't know, I heard thinking that the world is against them, right? It's that kind of mentality that they have to shake off and really take accountability for their life. Now, what's happening in their close environment? Money worries. Okay, the mortgage is due, the car payment is due. Okay, they are really stressed out here. We have the Six of Swords. They want to move on or move out of some kind of toxic situation, but their responsibilities there are keeping them trapped. They're ready for happiness, okay, but there's some sort of responsibility here. There's some sort of responsibility. I'm getting some like a family setup that's here. They want to move forward and really embrace their full potential, but there's some kind of obligation and responsibility that they're thinking about, hence the stress. They are fully triggered right now. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse. But as I told you, this person is responding to the triggers. So out of all this upheaval, they are carving a new path for themselves. They are really learning to stand up for themselves. Okay, I think this person's rebuilding their self-esteem from the ground up because they are responding to the triggers. Now, with regard to you, they feel like the situation is hopeless. Why? Yeah, because that karmic energy comes up there again. Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, if there's no karmic in your situation, or no karmic / third party in your situation, this person thinks that you no longer care about them and that your heart is closed off towards them. Okay, now they do want to talk to you. We have the Page of Wands coming through, and that's a passionate message. They do want to talk to you, okay, but they feel like it's too late. They feel like they've thrown this away, and you know this person's afraid of rejection, so they're just going to play defense. Right? They're going to play defense. Wait till you come towards them, even though they know that you are the Nine of Cups. They're going to wait till you come towards them because they don't want to be rejected. But know that you are in this person's heart. We have I love you here, and we have you are the master of my heart here. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So they're I told you they're keeping an eye on you. They are keeping an eye on you. All right. For some of them, they're going through a divorce. Like I see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is my divorce card. And this is something that's a secret. Okay. But know that they're also keeping their feelings for you a secret at this time because they're afraid of rejection. All right, so we know where your person stands, okay? They're afraid of rejection. There's a lot of things happening in their environment. There are big triggers that's happening for them. They're responding to these triggers. They're healing. They're ascending. A lot is going on, and they're not sure if you still want to hear from them. So those are the blockages on their side. It's really all in their mind, right? What's the blockages on your side? On your side, how are you blocking this connection, Virgo? How are you blocking this connection? And I'm using the Journey of the Sacred Bee. I love this deck. And I think it captures Virgo energy. You know, hardworking, driven. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Moon in reverse. Okay, so it's throwing off illusion. Okay, things come into light. Secrets being revealed. This is a big time of enlightenment for your person. They're seeing everything clearly, no longer having that moon's energy clouding them. All right, so how are they blocking this? How are you blocking this connection, Virgo? How are you blocking this connection? Let's get 3 cards. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit is saying here that this person is guarded and they're afraid of rejection, but Spirit is saying you too. For some of you, you guys might be holding on to a situation that doesn't serve you. You may have also been operating in poverty consciousness. Now, it could be a job that's shit, with a hostile work environment. It could be, again, a karmic relationship, but or and I heard it, holding on to the past. Okay, Spirit saying you need to let that go. Okay, you need to let that go. And you know, Virgo, you're blessed and cursed with a long memory, right? A long memory, which is good, right? Especially when you're doing your exams, right? It's beautiful. But in terms of your relationships, you can quote the time, the moment, the minute when they fucked up, and you remember for a lifetime. Spirit saying you gotta let it go, right? All right. So how are you blocking this connection? Well, look you here, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's Virgo there. How are you blocking this connection? You're hesitating, moving a little slow. Okay. It's beautiful to take time to really assess the situation, but when it's unbalanced, then the waiting or the taking time really starts sounding like procrastination and fear. Okay, this is also the card of the perfectionist. Okay, so there is also that that's happening. Okay, I don't know if you want this person to be perfect or the situation to be perfect, but Spirit is saying nothing is perfect under the sun. All right, how are we blocking this connection, Virgo? Okay, we have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, you're doing a lot of assessing, but no leaping, right? A lot of assessing, but no leaping, and you're holding up your journey because this is a journey in reverse. So right now, Spirit is saying, you see all this time you're taking, assessing and wanting to be perfect, or maybe even wanting to be perfect for your partner. Maybe you also want to level up before you approach your partner. Okay, Spirit is saying this is off path and it's really holding up your journey. Okay, all right, so based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be your person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? Okay, so we have the King of Cups in reverse, and that's my covert narcissist card, and that's Scorpio. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We've got Gemini, and we have the Chariot in reverse. All right, so Cancerian energy. So I wish I could have better news for you, but it looks like this person is going to be marinating in much of the same stuff. Okay, they're not going to be ready to speak all of their truths, especially how they feel about you. They're going to be a bit stuck. I'm going to pull a card on the Chariot card. Sometimes these things change when we clarify. But with all these blocked energies here, I'm thinking that your person's going to continue to be blocked. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse. Not speaking their truth, not being their authentic self, maybe even entertaining a karmic partner still. Okay, let me see the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's all blocked. Three of Swords. More numbing behavior than trying to escape from the situation. All right, so I don't see any movement within the next month. I have to be honest with you. Okay, but at the same time, you know, it only takes one counterpart to change the energy. And as Spirit told you here, you are also stuck and stagnant. So if you change up this energy by taking that leap of faith and really surrendering to Spirit and surrendering to your spiritual path instead of overthinking things, that is also going to shake up the energy in this relationship. Okay, it only takes one counterpart to get on task. Okay, and then because an energetic connection, you can be sure that this is going to create space for your person. You can ground the energy, and most likely, once an energetic connection that's meant to be, they're going to follow. What's the last bit of advice for you? We have unfinished symphony. So Spirit's saying, this ain't done. This ain't done. This ain't finished. But you guys may be going around in circles. Okay, let's have a look. It's a card number 10. That's endings and new beginnings. Let's have a look and see what it says. All right, it says, moving on is difficult, especially when love lingers. Things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept things as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings. Hey! Right, so this is not the only person that's climbing up their feelings, right? Declare your feelings, if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Remember, the Spirit instructed you to do that. Only then can new love blossom. So there's work to be done on both sides. Both of you guys have hard feelings from the past, okay? And I think this is your person's stuck energy there, right? And your stuck energy there. Both of them have hard feelings. Both of you guys have hard feelings from the past. Spirit is saying you might be waiting on this person to bring some kind of closure to you. But Spirit says you have to first anchor that closure in your heart and make that room for them to come in and really express themselves. So it has to be grounded in that in the 5D first. It has to happen in the 5D first before this person starts showing up in the 3D. So whatever you have to do to get that closure, whether, as I said, to write a letter or call this person up, and even if they don't want to talk back, say your truth, okay? And just get it off of your chest. Don't let it stay there inside and fester and simmer, okay? Because it can really sabotage your relationship. You're still watching this, so you're still interested in this person, okay? All right, my loves, that was your reading. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any reader you enjoy, especially those who are up and coming, because it really helps them expand and spread their message. All right, take care. Bye.